Now on 767 News, swearing in of opposition leader gets overshadowed. Health consultant says HIV case-based surveillance may be the answer to effectively combat other diseases. And Christmas shoppers tells us how they feel this Christmas. In sports, newcomers Maho Soka Strikers continue to struggle in DFA Lime Premier Division. Welcome to 767 News, Dominica's #1 news source. I'm Alicia George. When 767 News returns, we will bring you the latest updates and developments.
Christmas is just around the corner, but don't worry, Deepex Color Lab has got you covered. That's right, from now until December 27th, visit us to take advantage of special discounts. Enlarge your printed photos as low as $5 per print. Create personalized mugs as a special gift. Print a selfie on a t-shirt. Engrave glasses, make a personalized calendar, all at special rates this Christmas only at Deepex Color Lab.
This is the new DL750, made to fit your lifestyle, whatever shape it takes. The new KitKat OS means it's faster and easier to enjoy the apps you love, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. With colored covers you can change to match your lifestyle. A 5-megapixel camera with an amazing flash to capture the moments that matter wherever you are. The new DL750, lighter, smarter, brighter. Digicel.
It's Christmas at Courts, with prices slashed even further on a wide range of items at all Courts branches, up to 60% off. Wow! But you can't wait, so get your last minute deals now. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases. And of course, mega savings on a wide range of items. It's Christmas at Courts, with up to 60% off at all Courts branches. Hurry, stock is limited. Ho, ho, ho!
It's the ram that I want to pull up me belly. It's the ram that I want to bask in the party.
Play Big 4 and win even more this Christmas. Spend $9 or more on Big 4 tickets and get a free letter. Spell ham, rum, or buy and win hams, single barrel rum, and shopping vouchers. Plus, non-winning promotional tickets gets a chance to win one of 4 supermarket shopping sprees valued at $1,000. The more tickets you buy, the more letters you get to win. Have a cheerful ham and rum Christmas from the Dominica National Lottery. Promotion starts November 10th to December 31st.
Welcome back. First up this news time. Today, Tuesday, December 23rd, Honorable Lennox Linton, leader of the opposition United Workers' Party, was officially sworn in inside the president's office at the State House on Victoria Street in Roseau.
I, Lennox Linton, do swear.
I, Lennox Linton, do swear.
That I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the Commonwealth of Dominica.
That I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the Commonwealth of Dominica.
So help me God.
So help me God.
But what should have been an honorary moment for the leader and members of the party was overshadowed by the President of Dominica's decision not to allow media coverage, except for that of the Government Information Service, GIS, and the Dominica Broadcasting Corporation, DBS. Authorities claim that insufficient space at the State House barred the media and the public from witnessing the swearing-in ceremony. Immediately after the ceremony, Honorable Linton called a media press conference to elaborate on the matter. According to the opposition leader, he was advised by the President's Secretary, Donald Blackmore, that he could invite one media house of his choice, and so he decided to invite freelance journalist Carlisle John Baptist.
She came back and told me that the President told her that was not going to be possible because they were sticking to the, I don't know if it was the convention or the protocol or whatever, and only DBS and GIS would be allowed into the room. At that point, I had no choice but to pick up my phone and to call Mr. John Baptiste and to apologize to him for inviting him to a function that he could not attend. I will always remember this as opposition leader, because my first act as opposition leader, to invite a member of the media, one member of the media, to attend the swearing-in ceremony was denied by the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica in this season of peace on earth and goodwill to the men, in this season of olive branches, in this season of let's move on. The President made sure he denied access to the swearing-in ceremony to the one individual from the media that I, Lennox Linton, as opposition leader, elect, had invited to be present.
Nevertheless, the ceremony went on without interruption. Linton succeeded Honorable Hector John, who served as the opposition leader from 2009 to 2014. The 6 other elected opposition members will be sworn in at the first sitting of Parliament. Following the swearing-in ceremony, the opposition leader will be asked to name the 4 persons whom he and the party have selected to serve as senators.
The opposition in the Parliament of Dominica is required to name 4 senators, and we are in the process of making that determination as to who the 4 senators will be. There are a number of considerations that have been made, which special interest groups need to be represented in the Parliament, whether the Senate positions are going to go exclusively to candidates of United Workers' Party Team Dominica contested election, whether we're going to broaden the scope outside of that to include some other people. All that is under consideration.
The 4 senators will join the 6 elected candidates as the opposition members of the Parliament. And in other stories, health consultant Dr. Wayne Labastide believes that case-based surveillance in HIV could lead to effectively combating non-communicable diseases in Dominica. At the time, Dr. Labastide was addressing a health workshop focused on strengthening information systems for better healthcare delivery.
An HIV patient needs almost everything from our health services. So once we have done it correctly for HIV, we have very little else to do it for everything else. So the case-based surveillance for HIV is our opportunity to get to the point where we can actually do case-based surveillance for everything.
According to the health consultant, HIV is the only disease that has changed the way we do surveillance at all levels.
HIV is the only disease issue that has fundamentally changed the way that we do our surveillance at all levels, because HIV is a communicable disease that is related to lifestyle choices that takes us into a chronic care situation. So we have integrated our communicable disease surveillance and our non-communicable disease surveillance for the purpose of HIV. And across the Caribbean and across the world, we have also had discussions and consensus about how we do the surveillance, how we do the clinical management, and all the rest of it. So the idea here is that we take HIV surveillance, case-based surveillance as it's called, implement it in Dominica within the context of our information systems for health, allow our information systems for health to do what we need to do for HIV.
The idea is for healthcare practitioners, both in the public and private sectors in each Caribbean country, to develop and agree on a standard for storing and collecting electronic data. This, he said, will contribute to a regional and wider Caribbean surveillance system.
At all the systems, clinical and hospital information systems, including those from the private sector, together with the various laboratory information systems, should really contribute to one repository, an electronic medical record that is used for us to deliver health services, so we know who that person is. But for all the other decisions that need to be made, we need an electronic health record, which has removed all of the personal identifiers. We need to know that this is the same person over here as over here, but we don't need to know whom that person is.
Labastide said because we are the most tourism-dependent region in the world, it is important to know in real time what is going on in terms of diseases. He pointed out, however, that we must first share the vision. And the Civil Registry Department continues to vigorously enable the use of new machine-readable documents. These documents include burial permits and birth, death, marriage, and title certificates within the department. Mariana Isaac, senior clerk in the Civil Registry Department, told 767 News on Monday that these machine-readable documents are mostly important for persons who have to travel.
The international world who's been asking for machine-readable certificates. So that's one of the reasons why we have moved to the machine-readable, and to facilitate people, especially when they travel. And also it helps in identifying who you are with just one document. So it's like you scan your document and your information just pops up. When you come to apply for your certificates, it's try to give us information as accurate as you can. Because a lot of times people complain that they stay in registry for so long, too long. But with the wrong information, that is what causes us to delay the search for your records. But so if you could just give us the correct information, it's like, don't give us a name where you have been called. You give us your name on your birth records for your child, and not a name that, oh, they used to call me. That is one of the reasons that people stay there for so long.
Applicants must fill out a form in order to begin the process. According to the senior clerk, one main hindrance is that persons are sometimes reluctant to give necessary and accurate information. She is therefore asking all Dominicans to cooperate with the registry.
When we ask for certain information, the public are reluctant on giving us that information, but it's all for their benefit. Because sometimes you have one mother with 3 or 4 children, and on each child's record that her name is spelled differently. That will create a problem wherever you go, especially, say, the American Embassy. They will reject it, trust me. So we want to link the mother to the child, because we have a lot of people with the same names. Sometimes they even have the same date of birth. So in order that we link the correct child to the correct parent, that's the reason we ask, especially for the date of birth. If you don't have it, it's okay. But if you can find it, it would be ideal to let us have it.
Isaac said they still maintain the $5 charge and the 3-day waiting period, as all citizens' records must be amended.
We still maintain the 3 days policy for now, because with that new system, we have to get every Dominican into the system. We have to amend everybody's record. We already had in the old system, but with this new one, there are additional information which is required. For instance, the mother's information, which we never captured before. Before, it was only like the father, the father's name, address, profession. But now we require from the public also the mother's name, date of birth, address, profession at the time of the child's birth, and same for the father.
According to Isaac, the only institution that has so far rejected the old birth certificates is the American Embassy. The issuance of new machine-readable documents began on September 8, 2014. And the resignation of Honorable Robert Chung makes room for another president at the DAIC. More details when we return.
This holiday season, let Digicel help you find the best selection of 4G smartphones and tablets, like the Samsung Galaxy S5, the Digicel DL800, and the Blue Life Play. So visit your nearest Digicel store today to find the perfect gift and get a chance at winning loads of great weekly prizes with your purchase, plus the grand prize of up to $20,000 cash. Digicel.
It's Christmas at Courts, with prices slashed even further on a wide range of items at all Courts branches, up to 60% off. Wow! But you can't wait, so get your last minute deals now. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases. And of course, mega savings on a wide range of items. It's Christmas at Courts, with up to 60% off at all Courts branches. Hurry, stock is limited.
I know it is confusing out there with so many prices and so many stores, and you are trying to figure out how to do the maths on savings. Well, don't worry, we will do the maths for you. It is our business to deliver the best product at the best prices. So when you shop at Astafans, you don't need to do the maths. We have done it for you. And best of all, take the savings and use it to pay for something else, helping you save money. That's our business.
Digicel Play wishes to advise all customers of ongoing upgrade works on our network across Dominica. We are aware that some customers may be experiencing interruptions in their service. Please be informed that the ongoing works will be carried out over the next few months as we upgrade to the next generation of broadband technology. As such, we apologize for any inconvenience caused. Our technical team will attempt to reduce any outages to a minimum. We thank you, our customers, for your patience and look forward to launching new products to Dominica over the coming months.
Thanks for staying with us. Senator Honorable Robert Tongue, former president of the Dominica Association of Industry and Commerce, DAIC, resigned effective December 12, 2014, making room for interim president Jeffrey Baptist. Kira Thompson-Aird also assumed the role of interim vice president. Baptist is a long-standing member of the board and previously served as vice president, while Thompson-Aird was elected to the board in 2013 as director. These changes will be in effect until the annual general meeting, which is scheduled for 19th March 2015. The DAIC Board of Directors and staff would like to thank Honorable Tongue, now Minister for Tourism and Urban Renewal, for his tremendous contribution as a director and then as president of the DAIC in 2014, and wish him success in his new ventures. One day ahead of Christmas Eve, or what we refer to locally as Shopping Day, 767 News decided to get a feel of what was happening around the city. We wanted to know whether or not persons were in the Christmas spirit or playing the Grinch.
Christmas is normally wonderful. I normally make the best out of it. I don't really look for anything around me to really celebrate my Christmas. It's all about family time, giving, sharing, becoming one of the family, so that's what I'm doing. I mean, as you can see, Christmas is extremely buzzy at Jolly's. What is Christmas without Jolly's? Christmas is synonymous to Jolly's. I mean, that's where people always choose as a first choice for all of their toys.
From the Ministry of Culinary Affairs, I would like to wish the people of the Salibia constituency a happy Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. And I'm looking forward to the great things for them in the coming New Year.
Oh, well, Christmas is every day, you know. Christmas is about sharing and giving, and I believe Christmas should be every day. Christmas is about love, and Christmas is about togetherness.
And while some feel that every day is Christmas, others say we're moving away from traditional aspects, but is simply hoping everyone has an enjoyable time.
Well, the Christmas is an exciting time of the year. It's about the holidays, about family, it's about making connections. One of the downfalls, I think, with Christmas this year, though, it's moving away from tradition. The event parfum is not always there. The caroling and the sewing is kind of down.
I'm not really feeling the Christmas spirit as much. People just walking around. Nothing really much going on.
We know we just moved from an election, and it's kind of dampened some of the spirit of Christmas for sure. But I think we, as a progressive kind of democracy, we kind of move beyond this and see what happens for the new year.
I love Christmas. That is my favorite time of the year, where I go shop. Right now I can't shop because I work in, but maybe tomorrow I may take my after work and I'll take my food.
The place has just really been buzzing. Lots of people are in, and now that school is off, people are, parents have begun doing the early shopping because they don't want to be caught up tomorrow, in the rush.
I'd like to say Merry Christmas to my family, my wife, my kids, and God's Family House of Worship in Portsmouth. That's my church. I want to say I wish you the best for this season. May the Lord richly bless and keep you, and all Dominicans, may the Lord bless and keep you this Christmas.
I just want to tell everybody, celebrate Christmas, give to their family, share with their family. It's a time for giving and making the best out of what you have. The entire Dominican population, everybody just Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, enjoy life.
The latest in sports news is coming up next, so stay tuned.
When you serve your family Chocolisto, they'll be getting a tasty drink. That's good for them, they'll love the taste. So delicious and chocolatey. With vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, and vitamin D. With niacin, calcium, and iron too. They will drink nutritiously. And you will love the value because Chocolisto gives you great taste and nutrition at a very affordable price. So say goodbye to high prices and say hello to Chocolisto. An affordable nutrition in a tasty drink. At Estefan's, right place, right price.
Christmas is the time of year that you do whatever it takes to make everything just right. When everything is in place, the magic happens. So let us help make this a memorable Christmas for you and your family. With a chance at winning your share in over $50,000 in cash and prizes. Simply top up $15 or more, pay your bill in full, sign up for a data plan, or join the Digicel family. Come together and make Christmas extraordinary. Digicel.
During research and preparation for a training session on bartending I did recently, I used the opportunity to capture a few concepts for practical training using Digicel's super-fast broadband service. Using some YouTube videos, I'm able to provide a more comprehensive demonstration of cocktail preparation and service. As a restaurateur also, I use some renowned beverage sites for greater insights and new trends in food and especially beverage production and service, thus providing a higher quality service to our lovely customers at Old Stone. I'm also able to provide a better balance of local cuisine, plate design, and service as a result of some cooking channels I use. This adds great value to the finished product that we are well renowned for at the Old Stone Grill and Bar.
Sign up today for Digicel Play Superfast Broadband Internet Service.
Welcome back. In sports, Trinidad and Tobago opening batsman Adrian Barrett will most likely miss the rest of the West Indies Cricket Board Professional Cricket League, PCL, after writing to the TNT Cricket Board, TTCB, asking for some time off from the game. The 24-year-old right-handed opening batsman Barrett, who has been an integral part of the TNT squad since his senior debut in 2007, was left out of the TNT Super 50 training squad and has missed the Red Force's 4 PCL 40 matches so far. Although the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board has not officially said anything about Barraff's absence, it is understood that the opening batsman, who was one of the first 10 players contracted by the TTCB ahead of the new PCL competition, wanted some time away from the game. Barraff has struggled to regain his form after hitting a century on his West Indies Test debut against Australia in 2009. In more cricket, embattled West Indies touched down on Monday at the venue to start preparations for the crucial second test against South Africa starting Boxing Day. The visitors, still smarting from their heavy innings and 220-run defeat at Centurion in the first test, arrived to a distinctly Caribbean-flavored ceremony involving dancers and steel pan orchestra. Following a rest day yesterday, the Windies held their first training session this evening as they beef up preparations for the tests they must win if they are to have any chance of clinching the 3-match series. They are expected to be joined shortly by left-arm simmer Kenroy Peters, who was called up last weekend to replace injured fast bowler Kemar Roach. Barbadian Roach has been ruled out of the series after injuring his right ankle during the final session of the opening day of the first test. There has been no word yet on the arrival of left-hander Narendra Narain, a replacement for the injured Asad Fuddin. West Indies won the last Boxing Day test here 7 years ago when they beat the host 128 runs, but went on to lose a 3-match series 2-1. And in football, newcomers to the GFA Lime Premier Division competition, Maho Soka Strikers, has continued to find the going tough. In their latest second-round action last weekend, the newcomers suffered a 5-1 whipping at the hands of former champions Dubla FC. National players Chad Bertrand and Braille Thomas found the back of the net on 2 occasions. The other goal was converted by Rufusson Pierre-Louis. The lone goal for the Maho Soka Strikers was converted by Kenny George. Meanwhile, the other carded matches between defending champions Northern Concrete and Steel Bombers and KFC Hallam United, Scotiabank Bathurst State and league leaders Exodus and Sagicor Southeast and Icons were called off due to various reasons. In the Domlec Women's League, Dive Dominica, the league leaders suffered their first defeat of the season when they went down to New Generation Sports Club by 1-0. The lone goal of the encounter was scored by Donna Rivere. Meanwhile, the Portsmouth Bombers registered their first win of the season when they defeated West Coast Jaguars by 3-1. Akima Sejan scored twice and Donisha Xavier scored the other goals. And that's it for local and sports news. Now for a recap of tonight's headlines. Swearing in of opposition leader gets overshadowed. Health consultant says HIV case-based surveillance may be the answer to effectively combat other diseases. And Christmas shoppers tell us how they feel this Christmas. In sports, newcomers Maho Soka Strikers continue to struggle in DFA Line Premier Division. And that's all the time we have for now. Drop us an email at 767news.dm. Friend us on Facebook and be sure to like our 767 News page. From all of us on the 767 News production team, I'm Alicia George, wishing you a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thanks for watching.
Boom, Miss Sinai, it's my time to get on bad when I jam in at everybody. Come celebrate with me, but if you don't know me yet, don't worry, man, we go take a jam in a party. Yeah, put one hand in the air. 767 News.